Hey folks, Russ Bailey here. Welcome to the Crappie Now Tip of the Month. Right now I'm in Arkansas and we are chasing some post-spawn crappies. I've been fishing today with my good friend Jason Piper, and Jason, who is on the B&M Pro staff, is going to bring you this month's Tip of the Month in chasing those post-spawn fish.
Hi folks, I'm Jason Piper, B&M Pro staffer. Today I'd like to talk to you about the post-spawn and where you can find fish this time of year. It can be really difficult, and a lot of people think it's hard to find fish this time of year, but if you put a pattern together, you can find some fish. What I typically do is I head out and look where I was catching them during the spawn, up along the bank in the shallows, and typically crappie will not spawn too far from a channel of some sort, whether it's a creek channel, a river channel, a runoff channel, a drainage channel, some sort of discrepancy in the bottom of the water. So what I'll typically do is I'll get a curltail grub out and I'll work it in these areas close to brush, along timber, anything I can find that's on the channel ledge. And that could be a man-made structure, that could be a tree, that could be anything you see, but it's got to be right on the ledge of the channel. And that's where the fish really like to hold this time of year. They're going to get out there, they're going to feed, they're going to just be in good numbers typically, to where you can get onto a school of 200-300 easily at times. If I'm finding they're real finicky and they're not hitting this curltail grub over top of the brush, what I'll do then is I'll pull out my jig pole and I'll drop it down to the bottom, and I'll work typically some sort of swim bait right off the bottom. I'll drop it down to the bottom, reel it up about 2 or 3 cranks, and just let it swim down there, let it flutter. It doesn't take a lot of action with these type of lures. You don't have to raise your rod tip up and down and up and down. Really just the natural action in your hand, the vibration there is enough action for that tail to move. It does not take much, and that will trigger a lot of strikes. Those are the type of areas I'm going to key the most. I like channel bends. I like straightaway channels that are close to the bank. Those are really good type of channels to find. You can usually see those on lakes. On the bank you can look and see that the bank kind of cuts in a little bit away from the main lake. That's usually a good call out that that's going to be some kind of channel, and that's where I'm going to target most of my fishing this time of year until they transition out into some deeper water in the summer. I hope this helps, and good luck on your next trip.